Ethan Leva, David Ono, Johnny Melton, and Rob Fukuzaki with the Southland's #1 news at 5.
Yasser Araft, people around the world are hoping there will be a positive change in the Middle East, but given the region's turbulent past, predicting the future is a difficult task. Eyewitness News reporter Gene Gleason looks at some of the possibilities. Gene?
Well, David, as Palestinians mourn, Israelis hold their breath, waiting to see if this truly is a moment of opportunity for peace or just an interlude in the long, violent test of wills between these two peoples. First, Yasser Arafat needs to be buried, then the real work begins. Arafat left no successor to lead the Palestinian movement, so many predict a period of chaos as political factions fight to pick up the reins. Secretary of State Colin Powell has already called for quick elections to demonstrate the true aspirations of the Palestinian people. Here in Los Angeles, leaders of the Muslim Public Affairs Council say elections now are crucial, and the U.S. needs to be active in seeing that they happen.
There is a vacuum, and if we do not help fill that vacuum by reflecting the will of the Palestinian people, of course the people in the streets and the extreme fringes that we do not want to see fill that vacuum will do that.
So President Bush and his administration have a big role in this.
They have the critical role.
I think for the Jewish community, unlike the rest of the world, Arafat was no saint.
Amy Klein is managing editor of the Jewish Journal, a weekly newspaper that covers Jewish political and cultural affairs. She says Arafat never completely shed his militant roots and so never brought peace to his people. Now it's up to a new generation.
I think what should happen is a great new leader will emerge from the Palestinian territories, a great new leader that can be brought to negotiations with Israel and to represent the Palestinian people. But I'm not sure that that is going to happen.
President Clinton's Middle East negotiator, Dennis Ross, said today there is a glimmer of hope, but it won't last long.
There's an opening here, there's a potential here, and we need to act on it. And if you miss the moment, you'll find that when you've missed it, things are worse off.
One thing that will continue to go forward, the Israeli handover of the Gaza Strip to Palestinian control. The question all along has been handover to whom? If it wasn't clear before, it's downright murky now, but the promise of a handover, along with the prospect of quick elections, leads many to believe this is the best opportunity in a decade for peace and the peace process to move ahead. David, back to you.
All right, Gene, thank you. And our coverage on the death of Yasser Arafat continues tonight at 6 o'clock. We'll have local reaction to his death.
All right, let's